When the yarn meets the hook, it becomes more than just a look. Every scarf, every bag, every warm embrace.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is B Crochet, and in today's tutorial we're going to learn how to make this cute otter top. The needed material for this top is balls of yarn. You can use 120 to 100 gram of yarn for this top. You need your measuring tape, scissors, hook size of 4.0 or 3.5. It depends on how you want it, but this is 4.0 hook. So this is all you'll be needing for this top here. You can make this top in your preferred color. You don't necessarily have to make it in the same green as mine. So you can choose your preferred color for this top. If you're interested in learning how to make this top, please stay to the end of the class and let's get right into class. The first thing you need to do is take measurement of your chest area where you want your top to begin from. So I want mine to begin from 8 inches. So I want this 8 inches to be covering my chest area. So I'm going to make a chain that is going to be up to 8 inches. And it should be in multiple of 4. So begin with a slip knot, then make a chain of multiple of 4 until 8 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 32. So chain of 32 is what I have to get 8 inches. So now I'm going to make extra chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go into the 5th chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the 5th chain, make a double crochet. Chain 1, then make a double crochet into the same stitch. So now this is it. So I have my first V stitch here. Yarn over, skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, into the 4th stitch, going with your V stitch, which is 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet into the same stitch. So you should have this. Yarn over, skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, into the 4th, going with 1 double crochet, chain 1, then 1 double crochet into the same stitch. Yarn over, skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, into the 4th, going with 1 double crochet, chain 1, another 1 double crochet into the same stitch. So you're going to repeat this until the end of this row. I'm left with 4 stitches. So into the 4th stitch, I'm just going to go in with 1 double crochet, which is equal to what I'm having here. So for the next row, I'm going to chain 3, turn. Into my V stitch, I'm going to go in with 5 double crochet. So into the first V stitch, go in with 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into the next V stitch, going with another 5 double crochets. For this row, you're going to be making 5 double crochets into your V stitch, only into the V stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Next V stitch, going to have 5 double crochets again. So for this rule, all you'll be doing is place 5 double crochets into your V stitch. 3 into your double crochet here. You're going to place 1 double crochet into the third chain. So 1, 2 into the third chain, going with 1 double crochet. So this is it. For row 3, you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Chain extra 1 to complete 4. Turn into the same stitch. You're going to go in with 1 double crochet. So 1 double crochet into the same stitch here. So this is our first increase. Then 1, 2, 3 into the third stitch. 1, 2, 3 into the third stitch, going with 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet. This is it. Now from here you're going to start counting 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4 into the 5th stitch, going with 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet. So this is repetition of our first row. Yarn over, skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4 into the 5th stitch. So the 5th stitch is the middle stitch of our 5 double crochet. So you have 1 double crochet, chain 1, another 1 double crochet into the same stitch. So you're going to place your V stitch into your double crochets, into the 5th stitch of your double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the 5th stitch, place a V stitch. So into your chain 1 here, you're going to have your V stitch into it. So which means our chain 1 is closed and our increase is only going to happen on the first stitch and on the last stitch. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn into the first V stitch, going with 5 double crochets. So for this row again, you're going with 5 double crochets, which is repetition of the second row. 4, 5, including your chain 3. So you have 5 double crochets here. Into the next V stitch, another 5 double crochets. So you are going 5 double crochets for this row. So our increase is only going to happen when it's time for the V stitch. 4, 5. So the 4th row is done, and this is it. To begin the 5th row, you're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 into the same stitch here. You're going to have your V stitch. So you're going to continue increasing this way into the 3rd stitch. 1, 2, 3, going with another V stitch. 1, chain 1, then the V stitch. Repeat the same. 1, 2, 3, 4 into the 5th stitch. You have your next V stitch again. Chain 1, then another 1 double crochet. Skip 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4 into the 5th stitch. You have your V stitch. Chain 1. So continue until the end. So to work on the last end here, you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. So into the 4th stitch is where you are going to have your V stitch because of the last stitch here. Chain 1, your V stitch. Then into the last stitch here, last stitch of your chain, you're going to go in with your V stitch. 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet. So this is it. It's going to keep increasing this way until you have your bust to bust measurements plus 1 inch, 1 or 2 inches. So you can able to stretch. So it's now increasing. Right now I'm having 10.5 inches. So the bust to bust measurement I'm working on is 20 inches. So I'm going to add extra 1 inch to it to complete 21 inches. So I'm going to continue this way until I get to 21 inches. So which is your bust to bust measurements plus either 2 or 1 inch. It depends on how you want it. But I'll be adding just 1 inch to mine, which is working on 20 inches, but adding 1 inch to it. The sixth row is going to be repetition of the fourth row. So you are repeating these 2 rows. Going to have 5 stitches here also. 3, 4, 5. Then 5 double crochets into your V stitch. This is what I'm having so far. And I have 16 rows here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is 16 in total. That's including the V stitch and the 5 double crochet. So which means we have 8 rows of increase. And right now I already have my 21 inches. So by now you should also have your bust to bust measurement plus 2 or 1 inch. So this is exactly 21 inches. So from this point, we are going to stop increasing. I'm going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn into the third stitch. 1, 2, 3. Going with your V stitch. So we're no longer increasing. We're no longer increasing. Then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So continue your V stitch into the 5 stitch. Do the next 5 stitches, you're going to have your V stitch. You can see it's now straight because we're no longer increasing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place your V stitch into every 5 double crochet and we'll meet up in the end. Into the last stitch, that's into your chain 3, we're going to have just 1 double crochet. So we're no longer increasing. We're going to continue going on a straight line until 13 inches. 1, 2, 3. Move into the V stitch. After your chain 3, go into the V stitch and continue with your 5 double crochets into the V stitch. This your chain 3 does not count as a stitch, so into the V stitch you are placing exactly 5 stitches. That's 5 double crochets. Continue with 5 double crochets into every stitch until you get to the last stitch. That's the last V stitch. 4, 5. So into this double crochet, I'm going to place just 1 double crochet into the second chain. So now this is done. We're no longer increasing, we're now working on a straight line. I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn. Then make my V stitch into the 4th stitch. 1, 2, 3. Into the 4th stitch. I'm going to have my V stitch. Chain 1. So I'm going to continue this way for a total of 13 inches. This is 10 inches. So I'm going to work 3 more inches and we'll meet up. Continue your V stitch into the 5th stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the 5th stitch. Continue your V stitch. So we're no longer increasing, we are just maintaining the same number of stitches and the same number of inches until I get to 13 inches. So I have repeated the same thing up to this point. And right now I'm having 13 inches. This is 13 inches. So now this is 21 inches. The next thing I'll do now is to start securing the edges. Now that I already have my desired measurements, I'll start securing the edges, which is placing one single crochet into every stitch round. Because I don't want to turn, so this is the outer part and this is the inner part. So I'm just going to go up with one single crochet. So chain one into the first stitch, which is here, one single crochet, one single crochet into the last double crochet, one single crochet into the tiny loop, one single crochet into the double crochet, one single crochet into the tiny loop here, one single crochet into the double crochet, one single crochet into the tiny loop, one single crochet into the double crochet, one single crochet into the tiny loop. Into this upper part, chain one, going one single crochet into the same stitch. Then into your chain four, you're going to place three single crochets. You have chain four here, so you're just going to place three single crochets instead of four single crochets. Then into your V stitch, one single crochet. Into the chain four, three single crochets. Walk back down into this with walk back down with one single crochet into every stitch, including the tiny loop. And back to this point. So you chain one and into the same stitch you have another single crochet. So now you're going to place your single crochet into four stitches out of your five stitches. So into this one single crochet, into this one single crochet, three, then four, leaving out this last stitch here. You're going to skip it and move to the next. So skip this, move to this, one, two, three, four. Leave out this, skip to the next, one, two, three, four. Leave out this, skip to the next. So you're skipping the middle stitches. Skip this, move to the next stitch. So you're going to skip this, then into this point to the last stitch here. You're going to place one single crochet, but a slip stitch, then slip stitch into the next again, chain two, then cut, go into the same stitch again, pull up a strand, tie two times again, then cut. So now this is done. We're done securing the edges. So the next thing to do now is to work on the strap. So I'm going to make a long chain that is going to be long enough to crisscross at the back. So into the stitch, I'm going to go in. This is a two-strand yarn, but I'm going to double to four. So insert into the chain, into the single crochet, then make a long chain. You can also insert here for double security. This, then make a long chain. I'm not counting, I'm just going to make a long chain that's going to be long enough to crisscross at the back. I'm done making a long strap. So this is it, the inner part, and this is the outer part. So you're going to fold, then start crisscross. So your crisscross is going to begin where you stopped increasing, which is this point. Then tie. So now this is done. So this is this for the altar top. Thank you for watching to the end. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next class. Bye.